Hello guys, we are back with an NTE live, not live, it's not live because it came out this morning, but I was working. But we are going to be watching the preview special program of version 1.3. I am super excited to see what this brings. This is the ending to the Scarlet Letter. I love the fact that we finally get a ending to this, even though I thought it was going to be longer, to be honest. But um I guess they need to move on from the story to go on to a next story, which is fine. Hopefully Daffodil comes back and she's with her true family that loves her. We also get Linko in this version. I cannot wait. I've been waiting for my Tamagotchi girl, and yes, I will be pulling for her, doing whatever I can to not only get her but her weapon, um, and hopefully maybe her glider and stuff. Who knows? Depends. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and dive right into it. This is an hour-long special, I believe. And as you can see, I started at the 3 minute mark or 3 second mark. Because that's a 10-minute wait, and I don't want to wait 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and do it.
Normal is an anomaly. Welcome, appraisers, to the special preview for NTE version 1.3, Rising from the Moonlit Fog.
Oh, I
I'm
like
your
that
host,
title.
Light. As always, I'm joined by game designer Baggy to walk you through everything coming in the new version.
Hey appraisers, Baggy here from the NTE design team.
Now, I'm sure you all remember 1000 Less One Nights. Back in version 1.2, we skipped ahead to a story set a little further along the timeline, teaming up with our three friends from CSU2 for an otherworld adventure inside an anomaly tabletop game.
Which was
this
epic.
Time, version 1.3 rewinds the clock to just after the appraiser escaped the corridor of echoes. On the surface, things have been quiet for Avon, the Bureau, and the Scarlet Letter, but that's just the calm before the storm.
Through their operations so far, the Scarlet Letter has already seized anomalies tied to the past, present, and future. So what exactly are they after? Could it be connected to the game the creator of the Corridor of Echoes mentioned? And was Abon getting dragged into all this just a coincidence, or part of the plan? But whatever Madam T is scheming, the Bureau, Hotori, and the Appraiser won't let her get away with it. For Nonali and for all the Dreamwalkers, it's time to settle the score with the Scarlet Letter once and for all.
Pull through this one, and Avon can finally get back to its lively old self. That said, I do have a quick heads up for everyone. You'll still need to finish the main story episode, Fighting with a Dragon, before you can start the new story in the Fog Den.
That's right, so make sure you're all caught up. Now, before we dive
Already
into the
done.
new content,
Check.
let's take a first look at the main story update trailer.
We found traces of the night mothling.
Good job. Keep tracking. Support will arrive soon.
I have turned in the rules for this game. Everyone, it's time to play.
What in the Hethro is this?
I'm in the last room at the end of the right corridor. The entrance is disappearing.
Hey, Linko.
A game is being held here. You must
Oh, wow.
win this game.
Gorgeous.
Senpai, run!
The final feast is prepared. Let all who are called take up blade against blade, that they may contend for the
So it looks like
last
Daffodil
seed.
finally snaps out of it, and on the other
No
side,
matter what rules I turn in, the fog
well, not
coffin
snaps
allows
out of it,
only
gets
one
away from him,
victor.
because she's there on her own will.
The
But she might be
victor
undercover.
may
We don't
choose
know.
one thing in the fog den as
Or not
reward.
undercover. Hell, she's there to make sure our safety, I'm assuming. Oh, wow. But yes, I cannot wait till this drops. I am super excited for it.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure I just spotted a bunch of new locations in there, plus plenty of familiar faces. Baggy, care to spill a few details for everyone?
Sure. Those places you just saw are where the Appraiser will be playing the Fogden game, and where we'll face Madam T of the Scarlet Letter in the final showdown. As for the story in between, let's set that aside for now. So tell me, which familiar faces did you catch?
The Aben crew, first and foremost. Besides the Appraiser, there's Daffodil, who took off without so much as a goodbye, and it looks like even Hotri and Adler have made their way into the Fog Den. Which means we'll get to see them in action during the big showdown, right? And I spotted Time, the creator of the Corridor of Echoes, making an appearance as well.
You did. Before the storm hit, the Bureau had been working quietly and managed to pin down the location of the Scarlet Letter's den. And Time herself provided the director with quite a few valuable leads. In the new story, Hotori, who's kept her cards close all this time, finally steps into the fray herself and goes head-to-head with Madam T. Get ready for her time in the spotlight.
Wait, you're telling me our famously laid-back shopkeeper is finally getting serious? Now that I've got to see.
Over on the Bureau's side, members of ETD6 are also joining the operation. We'll have Chaos, Linko, and Nitsa backing us up.
We already met Chaos and
Nitsa
Linko
looks
back
so
in
pretty. I kind of want to pull for
when
her
we cracked
too.
The Debt Collector case. But this will be Nitsa's first proper appearance in the story, right?
It sure is. In the new story, all three of them will be joining the fight against the Scarlet Letter. Linko's Esper ability lets her pick up the mysterious frequencies everything around her gives off. She's always catching connections no one else notices. Team intuition through and through. Nitsa, on the other hand, comes equipped with twin tails as handy as Imaginado, and a sharp analytical mind. She's your dependable team logic type.
Intuition meets logic? Interesting. Can't wait to see the two of them fighting side by side in the story.
As the story unfolds, you'll get to know them a lot better. And on the other side, the key members of the Scarlet Letter, along with their leader, have already taken their places across the stage, waiting for the Appraiser to step up and challenge them.
We finally get to close the book on the Scarlet Letter for good. I can't wait. Baggy, can you share a bit more intel? Like this new location, the Fogden. What kind of place is it exactly?
Simply put, the Fogden is the Scarlet Letter's hunting ground. Set foot inside, and you play by the rules of the game. Who you'll meet, what you'll see, and how you'll make it out, it's all one big unknown. As for what actually goes down in there, we'll leave that for the Appraisers to experience firsthand. What I can tell you now is that the Fogden will throw wave after wave of enemies at us.
Well, if this whole place really is one big game, it sounds like there's no shortage of levels to clear. But let's stop here before we get deep into spoiler territory.
Yeah, let's not spoil it.
Appraisers, take a quick breather and jot down today's first redeem code. After a short break, we'll be right back with even more intel on the new version.
All right, for those who haven't got the code, this is the code. Let me pause it real quick. Fogden game. Obviously, if you're watching this after August 10th, they will no longer be available. But I am super excited because I need to build up my analyst to get Linko. Obviously, if I have to do a little whaling, I will. But if I try to avoid that as much as possible. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue.
Welcome back. Let's get right back into it. First up, the new character arriving in version 1.3, Zonko. If you've been following the main story, you already know her.
I do know that I am going to be skipping this character, I believe. You know how quick I am to change my mind about pulling for characters. But as of right now, while she is a well-designed character, I
But she looks a
do
little
plan
different
on
from how she
skipping
appears in
her.
the story.
Right. This is Zonko's brand new look.
And
But
of course,
just so you know,
the
Zonko's
girls are
specialty
on
is
front
borrowing other people's
preview,
faces to
just
deceive her opponents. During a
physicking.
research in
The
Scarlet,
physics
she used her
in the
esper
game
ability to
are
spin an illusion, posed as
putting
Renee's
it
older
definitely
sister, won
on
her trust,
Front Street.
and made off with the eternal present.
Okay, that's
She's
terrifying.
gorgeous, but yeah, I'm gonna
So
skip
the
her
only place we'll see her original look is in the story?
for now.
Kind of a shame.
Don't worry, her look from the story comes for free. Get Zonko from her limited board, and you'll also unlock Red Nightshade, the outfit she wore during the main story.
Oh, nice! But something's still bugging me. Zonko caused us a lot of grief during the Scarlet Letter incident. Is the new story setting up some kind of twist?
Well, Zonko may serve Anana, the leader of the Scarlet Letter, but she's nobody's puppet. She lives by her own code, and when loyalty and principle collide, she's capable of things no one sees coming. And after the Scarlet Letter
she gonna
incident,
switch sides?
she paid the price for what she did during her time with them. As for where Zonko ends up, that's for the appraisers to find out.
We've definitely seen her dangerous, complicated side. It makes you wonder how she got that way.
Well, actually, we've put together a short film that looks at her past from a whole different angle.
Crimes are
of
always
course.
kept under
With the
wraps.
sympathy card.
Those living under the sun tend to be oblivious.
I bought the subject with my money. You don't get a say.
Without my compound, she'd never have become the vessel.
You want to talk? Silence.
Oh my god.
Why is she?
Oh, they're giving her a lobotomy?
Relax. All of them are my rivals. So you did me a big favor. Let me take a look at you. Oh, poor Petal. From now on, the Scarlet Letter is your new home. You may call me Mother. I once thought that souls and their bodies share the same color. Mother. Daffodil, come meet your new sister. But not all souls are murky or stained.
Welcome, sister. Such a pretty color.
From now on, you're partners. Don't disappoint me.
When everything you two monsters.
So you can see people's souls.
Yes, sister.
The people we get rid of. How are their souls?
Sunken and murky red. As ugly as their faces.
And mothers?
Sis?
Ooh. The Daffodil knew from the beginning.
Mine? What color do you see in my soul?
Zango, Zanko. I've never seen you so distracted before.
I just thought about something in the past.
I liked it more when you were kids.
I'll take my leave if there's nothing else.
What a mesmerizing color. I can never get enough
Oh,
of it.
So that's what Zonko has been through, huh? In the short, everyone she looks at has a flame above their head. Does that tie into her Esper ability?
That's right. Zonko's Esper ability, the Eye of Delusion, lets her see the flame of a person's soul. She was born with an eye condition that left her seeing the world in black and white. Only when her Esper ability awakened did she gain the ability to see red. It's the one color she can see, and the one she loves. And most people's souls burn in shades of red. Zonko's favorite pastime is watching her opponent's flame in battle. Fear, anger, despair, whatever her opponent feels, she reads it in the way their flame trembles and gutters, and
that's
it delights
interesting.
her.
Wow.
So, nothing ever gets past her. What a terrifying power. Can you explain more of her combat mechanics?
Of course. Zonko's Esper attribute is Incantation, and she plays as a main DPS. Her Esper ability, the Eye of Delusion, dwells within her right eye. It can sense and tamper with emotions, erode a person's will, conjure illusions, and even weave entire illusory realms. In battle, she runs two independent kits, Reality and Illusion. Let's break them down. While in the reality state, use basic attack Wildfire, and Zonko swings her cursed blade for up to 5 consecutive attacks, dealing incantation damage. Hold basic attack to unleash basic attack Flickering Shadow. And while in reality, Zonko passively carries the Hunt buff, which boosts the damage she deals. After a critical dodge, press basic attack to trigger a dodge counter, dealing 1 instance of incantation damage. Now for the key mechanic. While in reality, her redirect skill, Sanguine Dash, instantly switches Zonko into the illusion state. Use it right after the 4th or 5th hit of her basic attack, after a held basic attack, or after a dodge counter to apply a Heart Wrench dot effect to the target on hit. And you'll also trigger the Disarray effect, dealing heavy break damage to targets over a wide area. While in the illusion state, use basic attack Nightmare Waltz, and Zonko commands her Cursed Blade and Ribbons to perform up to 4 consecutive attacks, applying 1 stack of Heart Wrench to the target on hit. Better yet, every hit of Nightmare Waltz spreads the damage over time effects on the target to other targets within range. Hold basic attack to unleash basic attack Moonfall. While in Illusion, Zonko passively carries the Delusion buff, which increases the crit damage of all damage over time effects on the target. And the Illusion state only lasts so long. When the timer runs out, she automatically returns to reality. All of Zonko's attacks while in Illusion are treated as follow-up attacks. While in Illusion, her redirect skill, Soul Cross, switches her back to reality instantly. Use Soul Cross just as the Illusion timer runs low, and the skill icon lights up, and you'll trigger the Oblivion effect, dealing massive damage to targets across a wide area, plus activating her ultimate, Blood Feast Reverie. Once her ultimate gauge is full, press to unleash her ultimate, Inferno Flamenco. If Blood Feast Reverie is active, she leads with Blood Feast Reverie instead, applying multiple stacks of Heart Wrench. Then press her ultimate again within a set window to unleash an empowered version of Inferno Flamenco, without costing ultimate energy. But if you let the window expire, the opportunity to recast is lost. And one more thing, if you end Illusion with redirect skill Soul Cross, the Delusion buff on Zonko lingers for a while before it fades. That means for a short window, Zonko holds both Hunt's damage boost and Delusion's damage over time crit damage boost at the same time.
Running 2 buffs at once? That's downright scary.
It is, and her team play is just as impressive. Pair Zonko with characters of adjacent cycle attributes, and trigger her support skill to deal incantation damage. Her cycle effect makes Scorch stackable, so whenever anyone on the team applies a damage over time effect to a target under Scorch, each stack of damage over time applied lets Zonko add 1 Scorch stack of her own. And the existing Scorch effects damage, attribute, and duration all refresh to match the newest stack. But Scorch applied this way won't trigger the effect again.
She sounds like a monster in combat. Anything to keep in mind when building her?
Zonko's skill upgrade material is Eternal Memory, acquired from the Anomaly Pilgrimage Debt Collector. And her level ascension material is Nestguard Fragment, from the Anomaly Hunt Call of the Lost. If she's on your list, now's the time to start stockpiling. Now then, let's watch some live gameplay and see her terrifying battlefield dominance for ourselves.
Ooh, pretty. Let it go.
All that flipping between reality and illusion. It's dazzling. Oh, right. Zonko has a special trait in the open world too, doesn't she?
She does. In the open world, she can turn invisible. And while invisible, enemies can't spot her.
Doesn't that make slipping away from the law a little too easy?
Well, let's try to be model citizens in Heathero, shall we?
We've covered combat and the open world. Time to talk interactions?
But our interactions with Zonko will be a little unusual. With the Scarlet Letter incident settled, she's lost her freedom. But as we said, her Esper ability can reach into people's minds and conjure illusions. And the Appraiser, having crossed blades with her so many times, has come under that influence. As a result, Zonko's Phantom can now appear at the Appraiser's side at any given moment. The Phantom comes and goes without warning, always watching the Appraiser, deeply curious about the secrets they carry.
What's going on with that? Is it some kind of clone?
Not quite. For one, only the Appraiser can see her, and the way she speaks and acts seems a little different from the real Zonko. Also, since the real Zonko isn't in Heathero proper, her encounters in city hangouts won't be available in version 1.3. Once the real Zonko is within reach again someday, that's when a new chapter with her can begin.
What about her other interactions?
Okay.
Are they still happening?
They are. You can't run into Zonko herself in version 1.3, but appraisers can still increase her obsession by sending gifts. Reach specific obsession levels, and interactions like Ride Along, Little Sparrow, and Move In unlock as usual. Let's take a look. Zonko also comes with one extra special interaction, Battle. At the required obsession level, appraisers can challenge Zonko's Phantom to a duel. Learn each other's moves now, and when you finally face the real Zonko, the sparks might fly even hotter. Beyond special interactions, Zonko also has a big wardrobe. Changing her look is her specialty after all.
Oh, come on now. That's cute. I like that. Oh. Very tame for her, but it's cute. Oh, this is gorgeous. I love this outfit. Yes. If only I decided to pull for her. I don't know. The outfits might sell me.
Goes live. Up next is a full member of the Bureau's elite ETD6, Linko.
Yay, Linko!
As it happens, the appraiser has already crossed paths with her too. During a research in Scarlet, Director Alfred sent her to Avon to deliver Hotari's payment for a related mission. In the story so far, Linko's mind leaps from one thing to the next, and she never quite says or does what you'd expect. Yet somehow, even half in a daze, she always finds the right path, getting to the heart of things without a word being said. On field missions to capture anomaly-related criminals, she usually handles tracking targets and hunting down leads. And of course, she can more than hold her own in a fight. Linko's combat strength comes from the anomaly partner at her side, Xiaojian. Linko likes to tell people Xiaojian is her pet, which never fails to ruffle her feathers. And Xiaojian returns the favor with merciless snark. But at the end of the day, they're partners who trust each other completely. The two of them have great moments in version 1.3 story. You don't want to miss it.
Linko's Esper attribute is anima.
I cannot wait.
Telepathy picks up
Look at the
frequencies of
Tamagotchi
people,
on her
anomalies, even objects.
belt.
She can also
Looks so
tune her
cute.
own frequency to someone else's band to sync with them. While synced, she gains a hazy sense of the other side's presence and condition. And at full sync, they can even share strength and control of each other's bodies. For now, though, she can only hold a full sync for a short while.
Syncing up with the frequency of everything? Now that's an interesting power. Does it get any special use in day-to-day city life?
It sure does. Once Linko syncs with Xiaojian, she can use Xiaojian's ghost arms to slingshot herself across the city.
So that's how she gets around? Talk about practical powers.
Nice.
And what makes Linko special in combat? Walk us through it, Baggy.
Linko's combat role is AoE Quick Swap. In battle, she can call on Xiaojian or a teammate to launch a synced strike. A synced strike is a special kind of support skill. Its damage counts as follow-up attack damage, and its attribute matches whoever launches it. So, if Xiaojian launches a synced strike, the damage is anima. When you use basic attack Poltergeist CQC, Linko chains up to 5 consecutive attacks, dealing anima damage. Each hit builds her modulation gauge. Modulation is spent when you use redirect skill Full Frequency Pulse to empower the synced strike it triggered. And Linko doesn't just sit idly by.
She's like
Every
a
so
puppet.
often, she
That's so
sends out
cute.
Xiaojian to ambush the target, attacking them and applying a hit 'em here mark. When the on-field character hits the marked target with a redirect skill, the mark is consumed and Linko is called in for a synced strike on the target, building modulation and cycle energy. Only one hit 'em here mark can be active at a time, and each mark lasts a set duration. If Linko consumes the mark herself, she triggers a synced strike with Xiaojian instead, again building modulation and cycle energy. Hold down basic attack, and Linko slingshots herself forward with those ghost arms, unleashing basic attack Poltergeist Rocket Punch and dealing damage to enemies on impact. After a critical dodge, press basic attack
her
and
battle
Linko
style
fires off a
is
dodge counter,
very
dealing one
phenomenal.
instance of
I love
anima
it.
damage and building modulation.
So cute.
Use redirect skill Full Frequency
It fits
Pulse,
my
and
aesthetic.
Linko
Very
channels her
creepy,
Esper power to bombard
doll-like.
the target with ghost energy, dealing anima damage. Then she syncs on the spot, calling in Xiaojian or a teammate for a synced strike. A radial menu appears so you can choose who launches the attack. Pick a teammate or Xiaojian, and they'll unleash their own synced strike, dealing damage of their attribute. That synced strike spends the modulation you've built up, granting a damage boost tied to how much was spent. The sync happens in an instant, so time briefly stops while you pick your attacker and let the synced strike fly. And one more detail. When a synced strike is triggered through full frequency pulse, any open teammate slots on the radial menu are filled by Xiaojin. And the more Xiaojins are on the menu, the harder her synced strike hits. Unleash her ultimate, Oversync, and Linko pushes her Esper powers into overdrive, opening a resonance field that lasts a set duration and syncing with up to 3 teammates at once. Use her redirect skill to call in synced strikes with them one after another, up to 3 times, with a bonus burst of AoE damage at the end. When Oversync's duration runs out, Linko lets out a blast of overloaded static noise, dealing 1 instance of anima burst damage to every enemy inside the resonance field. The more types of debuffs the target is carrying, the higher the damage climbs. You can also tap her ultimate again to end the overdrive early. And even after Oversync ends, the resonance field lingers for a while. And during that window, her teammates' support skills are empowered, with their damage counting as follow-up attack damage.
Any other combat tips for Linko while we're at it?
Unlock Linko's passive skill, Weakness Radar, and simply having her on the team upgrades the Hexed cycle effect. The bonus follow-up damage from Hexed goes up, and targets under Hexed take increased follow-up damage. And it's worth pointing out, a normal synced strike doesn't trigger cycle reactions, and its damage scales off of Linko's own stats. But unlock her passive skill, Precision Tuning, and each synced strike, based on the teammate who launched it, lowers the target's resistance to the matching attribute for a set duration. A target can carry resistance reductions for multiple attributes at once, but same attribute reductions from synced strikes don't stack. Triggering them again just refreshes the timer.
As for progression, Linko's skill upgrade material is Dress Sleeves of Vanity, acquired from the Anomaly Pilgrimage, the Never-Ending Arachne. And her level ascension material is Water Moon Pick, acquired from the Anomaly Hunt, Beat King.
Linko's Ride-Along, Little Sparrow, and Move-In interactions also become available with the new version. Let's take a look. Besides her loungewear, Linko has 2 more outfits on the way.
Now for the banner rundown. In the first half of version 1.3, Scarborough Fair will run the limited board Alluring Shadows, featuring the exclusive S-Class character Zonko. At the same time, the limited board The Ichidaime returns, featuring the exclusive S-Class character Nanali.
Then, in the second half of version 1.3,
I'm gonna have to wait till the second half
Fair
for
opens the
Linko.
limited board Surfing All Channels, featuring the exclusive S-Class character Linko. Alongside it, the limited board Misty Tipsy Style returns, featuring the exclusive S-Class character Hotori.
Hey
Each half of
Hattori,
version
good thing I already got
1.3
you.
runs for 21 days, so keep an eye on each board's window. And, just like before, each limited board comes with its matching skin perks event.
Right. Besides dropping directly from the board, rewards can also be claimed outright once you rack up enough total rolls on the
Oh,
matching board.
her glider is
And
her
also like
ribbon.
before,
That's
roll
cute.
counts are shared across all limited boards running at the same time. But Skin Perks progress sticks to its own board, with each board tracked separately.
Yes, here's a simple example. If you're after Nanali's skin perks in the first half of 1.3, you'll need to roll on her limited board, the Ichidaime.
And when a board of the same name returns, your Skin Perks progress carries over.
Oh,
So
nice.
Say you
Okay.
already banked 50
I'm glad
rolls
they're
in
breaking
Nanali's
this
Skin
down.
Perks event last time. This time, you can pick up right where you left off, starting at 50.
Along with the new boards, the ARC shop will be stocked with new research programs. The first half of version 1.3 brings Zonko's Spellbound Special and Nanali's Tiger Special. And the second half brings Linko's Soundscape Special and Totori's Bright Moon Special.
And like before, pull counts and city progress are shared across all Special Issues ARC research programs. Oh, that's a lot to take in. So let's give everyone watching a breather. Time to drop today's second redeem code. We'll be back in a moment for the next exciting segment.
All right, same as last time. Here is the second code. As usual, if you are watching this and just now seeing the code and it's after August 10th, unfortunately, the codes will not be available. But yeah, that Linko preview, I've been saying this since I saw Linko in the trailer during the beta testing. I've been wanting her so bad. The Tamagotchi is me coded. Her carrying around this ghost anomaly that looks like a little doll. It's just totally my aesthetic. I cannot wait to bring Miss Ma'am home. As far as Zonko, yes, she looks bomb as hell. Her design, well done. Of course, the girls are on full display. All her outfits are amazing. This is just a baddie right here. Unfortunately, I really want Linko over Zonko, but knowing me, I might change my mind. But as of right now, I will only be playing for Linko. And as you saw, Natalie and Hattori are running again. Thankfully, I have Hattori. I still use Hattori to this day. Obviously, there's not that many characters, but I love Hattori a lot. Not only I got to see her backstory, and I do kind of wish I did pull for her, but I am going to skip for her again. I'm pretty sure she is going to run again, hopefully during a banner that I'm not trying to pull for a character. But needless to say, I do love the fact that she can walk on walls. So who knows? I might change my mind about her. This version might make me go broke. But hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't have to spend money. But you never know. If I have to, I will. But with that being said, again, we're going back to the code. Eye of Delusion is the redemption code. And again, if you are looking at this and it's after August 10th, unfortunately, it is not available anymore. Right, we are going to continue on. This art for Zonko looks so good. I wouldn't mind having that as my background.
Welcome back. Before the break, we met the two new characters arriving in version 1.3. Now let's see what else is changing around the city.
Oh, lavender fields. Oh, look. Duskmore. We have a new location. Oh, pretty. Oh, look at the car. Wait, is that the Porsche? No, that's not. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I don't know nothing about cars, so. I love a good cherry blossom tree. I do. It's one of my favorite trees. The scenery in this game looks amazing. Of course, I love a good rain scene. Daredevil type thing. This will scare. Why they put chaos in the wheelchair? That was cute. And then the soundtrack is awesome.
First up, Duskmoor, a brand new district coming to Heathrow. Duskmoor sits in the northwest of Heathrow, and it's been under construction ever since the appraiser first arrived in the city. And now, it's finally ready to open its doors.
From the air, Duskmoor really does look nothing like the districts we have now. Hang on, what's with all the cars tearing through here?
Wild, right? But if you're looking to get your fix of speed and adrenaline, Duskmoor is the place to be. The district is massive. A full lap of its highway loop takes a good 10+ minutes.
Oh, wow.
Whoa! Cruising on auto drive and taking in the mountain scenery sounds like a pretty great way to unwind. But the thought of scouring a whole new area filled with oracle stones is already making me tired.
No worries there. In Duskmoor, all you have to do is drive to your heart's content. Every oracle stone in the district can be scooped up right from the driver's seat.
Okay.
Now that I can get behind.
That's it. Yes.
Has plenty of racing challenges
looking for those
waiting
oracle
appraisers.
stones. Lord.
Each course strings together all kinds of back-to-back corners. And once you factor in road surfaces and elevation changes, they're a real test of driving skill.
Racing fans, don't miss this. I'm already looking forward to some spectacular driving.
Duskmoor opens all new race courses through villages, fields, and wild mountain roads.
I don't drive
plus
though
a
that much in the
whole range of
game.
rally circuits.
I might
Just
have to
picture it.
practice
Follow
more
can
driving.
rolling as you conquer course after course. Gets the heart racing already, doesn't it?
Meanwhile, a few of Heathrow's racing teams have already hit the new courses to practice. And they're itching to take on the appraiser. So gear up, everyone, and let's hit the road.
Now let's shift gears and head to another brand new area. It's the height of summer, and with the Scarlet Letter incident behind them, where should the appraiser and friends go to unwind?
The beach, obviously. A game of beach volleyball, a heart-pounding jet ski session, or even just stretching in the sun. You really can't go wrong.
Yes, exactly. Summer in
Dude,
Heathrow
the beach is
finally
really
here.
nice.
The beach sits in this new area too, and it's kicking off a whole run of summer events. Let's take a look.
Oh, yeah. Hold on 1 second. Sorry
Which
about that.
Suits me just fine. The current banner characters.
Oops, sorry, I went too far, guys. There we go.
It's in this new area too, and it's kicking off a whole
I just
run of
realized
summer
my
events. Let's take a look.
character was my avatar was crying. It was just crying because of the beauty of the game. These summer outfits are super cute. Man. Do we finally get a semi-shirtless appraiser? Are they finally giving us a little bit what we want? Child, I'm gonna have to pull for that outfit. Or buy the outfit. I need the outfit, just saying. I think this event is gonna get me for my money. Child. Yes, the appraiser outfit. Look at, I might have to get Chaos's outfit too. Her, you know, I gotta let her go purple. She looks good in this outfit. Saltwater taffy. That's cute. That's very mint. It's very cute. Yes. Praise or cloudless summer. Yes. Charted waves. Chaos looking good. We get to see the sculpted abs.
For the upcoming summer festivities, some of your companions are slipping into summer outfits to soak up every last ray of sunshine.
Do only the current banner characters get summer outfits?
This summer's special outfit lineup includes the Appraiser, Mint, Nonali, Chaos, and Zonko. Plus Shinko and Iroi, who arrived last version. And more special outfits are on the way for other characters down the line, so stay tuned.
And out on this sun-soaked beach, a brand new activity awaits. Beach volleyball.
That was cute. I like that.
Wait, hold on. We're actually going to play volleyball here?
Yep, and everything you just watched was my own gameplay. Pretty impressive, right? Heathero is hosting a beach volleyball tournament, and the Appraiser will battle through the city's volleyball-crazed locals one after another on the road to winning the championship.
It sounds like it's mostly PvE, which suits me just fine. So, how does it actually play?
Beach volleyball runs on a 2v2 format. You'll start out in the Rookie series, where beating each opponent unlocks the next difficulty and keeps your climb going. If you're new to beach volleyball, this is the place to start. Every character has their strengths and weak spots on the court. You can check the details in their player profile. Read the matchup and field the right characters, because the match starts the moment you pick your lineup. Choose one character to control and one AI partner, then take on your opponents as a duo. You score by landing the ball in the opponent's court, or forcing a botched receive. Use spikes, feints, and gaps in the other team's defenses to break through. First side to reach 7 points with at least a 2-point lead wins.
It's worth adding that your AI teammate reads your position and automatically covers the other half of the court on defense. So, just take whichever spot suits your game best. Beach volleyball is genuinely easy to pick up. A few matches in, and it all clicks. So rack up those reps and become a beach volleyball ace.
And did I mention it's not just the Appraiser who gets better? All the characters can grow their stats too.
Oh? How so?
Remember how every character has their strengths and weak spots on the court? Specifically in these 6 stats: serve, spike, set, receive, block, and dig. Keep playing a character to earn experience, level up, and grow their stats in each of these areas.
Sounds like there's real depth here, but won't everyone's stat spread end up looking the same at max level?
Not to worry. Every character starts from a different base spread, so even at max level, no stat sheet looks the same. On top of that, you can use talent bread to steer a character's growth yourself.
Talent bread. That sounds like a powerful loaf.
Talent bread does more than just boost the stat you pick. It can even push past a character's growth cap. You can give it to a player at any time to boost whichever stat you choose.
Also, both the character you're playing and your teammate earn experience. But quitting mid-match earns you nothing, so keep that in mind. But this talent bread you keep hyping up, how do we actually get some?
That brings us to beach volleyball's next big mode, the weekly match. Playing the weekly rounds earns you fawns fast, and first place takes home bonus talent bread.
I'm detecting a fast track to piles of fawns. Tell us everything.
That's right.
I wish I had that right now. Trying to get the die for
Pick your teammate,
the
fight through the group
Appraiser's
stage for a spot in the
Dragon
knockouts, and
Knight
go win the
outfit. Is
final.
it Dragon
A
Knight?
full weekly run takes 5 matches, and one loss
not
knocks you out on
the
the spot.
outfit
Your
that you
final
get in the
placement
last
decides both your fawns
version
payout
off the
and
banner.
your ranking for the week. And winning it all pays out a hefty lump of fawns plus talent bread in one
And
go.
yeah,
Just keep in mind that playing in
it's
both
a
the Rookie
headache.
Series and weekly matches costs city stamina and rewards you with fawns. Additionally, weekly matches pay out bonus fawns based on your rank. This bonus draws from your Tycoon Incentive Fund allowance, which caps at 1 million fawns and resets every 2 weeks. Earnings from Pink Paw's Heist and a few other modes also share this cap. We'll go over the finer details later. Your weekly match placement also earns you points toward Heathero's citywide volleyball rankings. Keep at it, and you can climb all the way to the top as Heathero's best. For the finer details, check the event page once it's live in-game.
And once 1.3 drops, beach volleyball joins Heathero's hobbies as a permanent mode.
At some point, mysterious floating cargo started appearing in certain stretches of water. They come in all sizes and rarities, and some are genuinely precious finds.
Precious finds, you say? How do I get my hands on those?
During the event, hop on a jet ski and head out to the marked locations to start salvaging. You'll aim with a harpoon, land the shot, and the cargo gets hauled aboard.
So basically, gather cargo, bring it ashore, and get paid. Simple as that.
Right. Though here's the catch. Your jet ski's fuel is limited, and only what you bring back to shore before the tank runs dry converts into points and...
Better ride smart then. Keep an eye on that fuel gauge, or the whole run goes to waste.
While you're out salvaging, you'll occasionally spot some odd-looking parts. Salvage these parts and use them to upgrade your jet ski's capabilities. For example, your harpoon can gain range, while the jet ski gets more top speed and cargo capacity.
That sounds like a blast. I can't wait to try it. But hang on.
I would have
Jet
to
skis
say the
can't just be
editing
for
on
salvage
this
runs. Where's my
live
high-speed
stream
racing?
or the video
Oh,
at
it's
least
coming. In version 1.3,
I don't know if they cut
water
things
racing
out
routes are
last
popping
minute.
up all across Heathero, just waiting to be conquered. This time you're trading wheels for a jet ski to compete against a multitude of rival crews.
Once the update lands, head to the jet ski racing event page to browse the new routes. Then, ride out to the marked spot and talk to the crew member there to start a challenge. During the event, water routes unlock over time, and the event page tracks which ones are open.
Each route comes in 3 difficulties, and each difficulty carries 3 challenges. Complete a challenge to claim its reward. Clearing one difficulty unlocks the next. Show us what you've got and chase those record times. And speaking of jet skis, the new version brings NTE's first water vehicle, the Tide. Let's check it out.
Ooh, this is sexy. Yeah.
After the update, the Tide goes on sale as a mystery box set. You can spend fawns or analyth to open mystery boxes, The cost goes up with each box you open.
Yeah.
There are 15 boxes in total, and opening all of them unlocks every reward in the pool. Besides the tide itself, the set also includes summer outfits for the appraiser, male and female, mint, and Nonnally.
The jet ski isn't riding solo either. There's also a dune buggy on the way.
Oh. So we're gonna have to pull for appraiser's outfit. Lovely.
As a direct funds purchase. We'll share the full details once it's listed.
That's all we get for vehicles? Come on, give us a little more.
Patience. This next ride has been at the top of appraisers' wish lists for a while, and I doubt you'll be able to resist it either.
Oh? Look who's talking big. These appraisers have seen it all, Baggy. I doubt you're going to impress them.
So tell me, does life ever feel like it's moving a little too fast?
Yeah,
this
it
ride
has
can
been.
help you with that.
Real life.
It's built for two. You and a companion, pedaling slowly past one gorgeous view after another, making memories together.
It's a bike.
Hold on. Pedaling? Don't tell me.
It's exactly what you think. When the second half of version 1.3 opens, a bicycle built for two, the Yesteryear, makes its debut. Let's take a look.
So we're finally, I have heard a lot of people been requesting just
So
a regular
the Yesteryear
bike.
arrives in the second half of
So
1.3, and
we're
arriving
finally getting a
alongside
bike
it is the
game.
Bike Ride Along event. In this event, certain characters are waiting for the appraiser to give them a lift. Hop on the bike, share a slice of summer together, and get them where they need to go.
With the companion murmuring softly just over your shoulder the whole way. Appraisers, I'll leave that feeling to your imagination.
Now, on a less romantic note, a quick
Okay.
reminder that if you get a wanted level, fall in the water, or wreck the bike mid-ride, the invitation ends there, and you'll have to head back to the event page to pick up the quest again.
What? How does anyone rack up a wanted level on a bicycle? So the wheels are covered. What about that house you teased last preview? Time for the tour?
Of course, the latest property to hit the market, Still Meadow House, is a detached single-family home out in the Miguel district.
Wow.
Ooh.
Tucked away from all the city noise, with its own yard and everything.
Oh, that's nice.
I know plenty of people are gonna fall for this one.
And great
I
location
have.
aside, the house comes with its own plot of farmland. Buy the property, sow some seeds in the plot next door, and after a little while, it's harvest time.
Oh,
This
cool.
place adds another bright spot to Hethero. Here's to a city getting better and better with the appraiser's input.
Funny
Yeah.
you should mention that, because Hethero Hobbies is adding a brand new mode, Building Hethero.
Oh.
Wait, you're not about to put this appraiser to work,
Are we gonna
are
have
you?
to build the city?
You catch
What's
on
going on?
fast. Construction sites big and small are going up all over Hethero every day. And between tight deadlines, heavy workloads, thin crews, and clients kicking up a fuss, skilled hands are in serious demand.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, wow, that hits a little too close to home. The grown-up world is a scary place.
In Building Hethero, new construction jobs are posted every day. Difficulty varies with the scale of the site, and finishing the work earns you the matching rewards.
So what kind of jobs are we talking about?
Oh, there is plenty to do. Some sites need materials loaded up and hauled around. Some need ground leveled out, others need foundations dug, and the bigger sites tend to post several jobs bundled together.
But all this digging and leveling? Don't tell me I'm doing it with my bare hands and boots.
No self-respecting worksite would ever run that inefficiently. In this mode, the jobs you take decide the machine you drive. Digging means hopping in an excavator, leveling calls for a road roller, and so on. There are dump trucks, forklifts, and more waiting for a driver. We'll let you dig into the rest yourselves.
Construction work joins hetero hobbies as a permanent mode too. When there's life, there's concrete to pour.
We've also got a limited time event lined up, Runaway Echoes. In this event, you pick a character and step into an anomalous realm, where hordes of monsters come pouring in from every direction. Steer your character through the swarm, cut them down with your skills, and scoop up the experience orbs they drop. Use those to level up, pick upgrade cards, and survive as long as you can while defeating as many monsters as possible.
Dodging monsters and picking upgrades at the same time? Ugh, that sounds stressful.
Don't worry, your standard skills fire automatically here. All you need to focus on is positioning, dodging when needed, and carving a path through the horde. Every run also earns talent point items, which light up your character's talent tree to upgrade base stats and combat mechanics alike.
You mentioned picking upgrade cards on level up. Are those random every time?
They are, and the card pool is huge. There are base stat cards for straight boosts to attack, crit, and defense, skill cards that grant whole new ways to attack, and special function cards that expand your skill range, lower skill cooldown, and more. No two runs play out the same. It all depends on the skill cards you pick.
I see. Draft the right kit, and the monsters melt that much faster.
In simulation mode, hold out against the anomaly horde for a set time to clear the stage. And if that's still not enough for you, try endless mode and push survival to its limit.
The event also has challenge quests loaded with rewards, so if this sounds like your thing, dive right in.
And version 1.3 isn't only about Hetero. New challenges are landing on the Warren continent too.
Oh? What's waiting for us over there?
Dragon Keep is adding a new floor-based monster challenge, split into two modes, Standard and Infinite. Standard mode runs 99 floors in total. Defeat every enemy on a floor to move up. And Infinite mode is exactly what it sounds like, a climb with no ceiling. Think your skills are up for it? Jump in and see just how far you can go.
We'll be waiting to hear how high everyone climbs. And that's our cue for the third redeem code of the program. We'll take a quick break, then dive right into the next segment together.
All right, and the last code, I believe, is summertime. And of course, as before with the last two codes, if you are watching this after August 10th, unfortunately the code is not available. But yeah, make sure you get this while you can. The free analyst, just saying, cop it. I'm super excited about Appraiser's summer outfit. We get to see his nipples right here. Wow. But okay. And Zaddy Chaos, you know I love Chaos and his outfit. This is gonna be hard. That I can tell. I'm already gonna have to wail. I am going to have to wail. It's okay. It's for a game that I absolutely love. So it's well worth the investment. Let's continue.
And we're back. After everything Baggy just walked us through, 1.3 is clearly packed with fun new ways to play. But that can't be everything, right? There have to be more events waiting for us.
There are. First up, everyone's favorite Circle Gifts login event returns right on schedule.
I love free pulls.
Once
Give
the
them to
update
me.
goes live, log in for 7 days to claim up to 10 solid dice completely free. Don't miss it.
Yay.
And that's just the appetizer. Version 1.3 has plenty more events lined up, so keep an eye on our official channels. We'll be dropping more intel on those as we get closer.
Oh, he looks so good.
Now, let's head back to Heathero. Muse Flash got a ton of appraiser feedback in 1.2, so once the current run wraps up, we're rolling out a new, permanent edition.
Wait, what?
In the revamped Muse Flash, every Echo Bookmark bundle you buy also comes with a scratcher. You can exchange Echo Bookmarks at a dedicated event shop for special rewards, including avatar frames, titles, name cards, and more. And 3 new types of scratchers are making their debut, with up to 2.5 million fawns up for grabs.
As tempting as that jackpot sounds, remember to play smart and spend within your means, everyone. That said, something tells me the appraiser and Heathero were made for each other.
Is that
Here's hoping
foreshadowing?
that jackpot has your name on it.
Why
And
he
a quick
say
heads
that?
up, once the update
Spend your
hits,
money
all of the
wisely.
current scratchers will be taken off the shelves. And fawns won from the new scratchers will no longer count toward your Tycoon level or the Pob's rich list.
In other news, Gone, and Shadow and Seek, which both debuted in 1.2, are sticking around as permanent modes in version 1.3.
There's one
They're
more
kinda
big improvement landing with the update. Version 1.3 upgrades character rendering with better lighting and shadows across the board.
And
Oh,
you can
she does look
really
really
see
good.
the difference.
Better.
With the new rendering improvements, the lighting on the characters blends into the scene much more naturally.
This update also adds a new feature to the wardrobe system, random outfits. Turn it on for a character, and as long as they're in your active lineup, they'll swap into a random outfit from their wardrobe every time you log in or change scenes. Pass through certain
okay.
places like school or home, or hop in for a swim, and they'll automatically switch into an outfit that fits the moment.
This one's been
Okay,
on a
so
lot of
they're definitely
appraisers'
trying to
wish
go
lists.
for a
Of
more
course, if you'd rather keep a certain
real
outfit out
life
of the rotation, just check the exclusion
feel,
option in that
because
outfit's
obviously you don't wear the
customization
same
panel.
clothes every day.
So only the looks you actually
So.
want to see will ever show up.
That's
A
cool.
fresh fit
Okay.
every time you load in. It never gets old. Next up, a quick rundown of the quality of life improvements we'll be focusing on after the update. Nonali's outfit, the popular kid, is getting a glasses accessory that you can toggle on or off. Bagel is getting a dedicated furniture and decor category, so anyone furnishing their place can find ideas faster. Gifting the item a handwritten letter will now bring up a confirmation prompt, so it never ends up with the wrong character. Open World Multiplayer is getting a Shadow Sweep tracking feature, making it easier to team up with friends and hunt together. And the main screen is getting a handy one-tap option to hide the UI. City Tycoon's level 16 upgrade perk now boosts city stamina consumption by 200%, up from the previous 100%. Crops you grow at the all-new property Still Meadow House can be sold for fawns by spending city stamina. Following the update, playing Shadow and Seek will consume city stamina and reward fawns. Pink Paw's Heist is getting a mini-map. The 1 million
thank
fawns
God.
reward pool that Pink Paw's Heist paid out each cycle is being renamed the Tycoon Incentive Fund. And as we mentioned earlier, in addition to rewards from Pink Paw's Heist, rewards from playing weekly matches in Volley Star and the passive income from displaying your collectibles in Gone all draw from your Tycoon Incentive Fund allowance.
All right, that covers the improvements, which means we're coming up on the end of today's special preview. Time really does fly. Every time we get to this part, it feels like we're just getting started.
Thank you for staying with us. Before we sign off, we want to quickly talk about where the game is heading next. From day one, our goal has been to make Heathero a livelier, more engaging city. One with more memorable moments between you and the characters who call it home, and a richer experience for everyone. In version 1.4, Puka Land will open its gates.
Finally, we get to go to the theme park. Wow, look at it.
Along with new game modes and a fresh batch of anomaly commissions.
The amusement park is finally opening?
Finally.
Now that's something to look forward to.
Yes.
Stay tuned, appraisers. We sincerely hope each of you finds your own kind of fun in Heathrow.
Once again, thank you to everyone who stayed with us to the end. And with that, it's time to wrap up today's special preview. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. That is awesome. Ugh, I cannot wait. Now, definitely for version 1.4. Obviously, I was looking forward to 1.3 because of Linko and the continuation and the finale of the Scarlet Letter saga. But with them opening up
Commissions.
this,
The amusement park is finally
the amusement park looks amazing. It's got a little haunted house, a skydive, I'm assuming, or yeah, skydive, is that what they call it? I don't remember. Uh, merry-go-round, child. I'm just gonna leave the screen here because it looks magnificent to end out this video as I say my final thoughts, but oh, I am super excited. I was wondering why we couldn't go to the amusement park yet, and I'm assuming they were still working on it, and we're finally get to go through those big, or well, I think it's an invisible barrier. We finally get to go through and see it firsthand. It is super cute. I cannot wait. Definitely want to look to see what this haunted house thing is. You know me, I love creepy haunted things. But this version is jam packed with 1.3 coming. Obviously, like I mentioned, the finale of Scarlet Letter. Finally, we get to see a close to it and see where the story is finally going to end up. Daffodil looks like she's back on our side. We going to be kicking ass together. Zanako, is she gonna, or not Zanako, Zonko, is she going to flip? Is she gonna go from evil to good? Her backstory made her a little creepy towards Daffodil, I'm not gonna lie, but if she really truly loves her sister and all that, I'm wondering if she's just gonna flip sides, because it did say that she's always gonna be beaten to the own beat of her drum, and that she follows her own heart and her own path. She don't listen to nobody else. No. So it could be. Who knows? Obviously, I'm super excited for Linko. Y'all are probably tired of hearing me talk about it. I have been waiting for Linko nonstop. My Tamagotchi girly with the ghost doll-like anomaly. I cannot wait. I want everything that has to do with her. The appraiser is finally showing more skin. Super excited for that outfit. I'm definitely going to attempt to try to get the outfit. Obviously, people have been wanting the male characters of these gacha games to be more revealing like they do their women counterparts. And yeah, it's interesting if I know people are probably giving them feedback. I've known that when I do my surveys, it's one of the things that I always bring up, that they need to give us male outfits that do the same as the women outfits do. Give us what they want, or as Marcus likes to say, the girls, the gays and the theys. I can't, child. But seems like it's going in that direction. Obviously, Zaddy Chaos has the a little of the chest poking out, but you get to see his sculpted abs, which is amazing. Um, I'm trying to think. Azako's redesign looks amazing. The other outfits, she has a wide selection of wardrobe. I kind of figured with a woman of her stature, she was definitely going to get a lot of outfits, and well deserved, because she is a baddie for sure. I'm trying to think what else. The beach volleyball um looks pretty cool. I don't know how much I'm gonna play that, but obviously if you get money from it and you need the funds, you gonna go play some volleyball. The new property looks really good, and they're adding the whole gardening element to it. They're really giving their all at this game, and it shows that they are listening to their players. Like, won't mention any other gotcha games, but they need to take notes. Uh, since day one, I have been in love with this game. Ever since I saw Marcus play the beta, I have been in love with this game. It combines everything I love: the creepy anomalies, supernatural aspect, the city, the open world, the characters, the storylines. Child, so good. Um, and they keep piling elements on it that feel right. And it also has Hoda. Is it Hoida or Hoda? Hoda. Hoda. Yeah, Hoda. I'm not trying to butcher anything, but they are obviously very invested in the game, and they obviously want feedback, and they want to produce a game that works and that pleases us. Because at the end of the day, we're the ones playing it. We're the ones speaking positive about it, putting our brand out there with this game, and not only speaking about that because I'm part of the creator program, but it even if I wasn't this, I would still play this every day. But yeah, trying to think, is there any other aspect? Oh, the new area, Dustmore looks beautiful, beautiful. I am glad that we're getting away from the city and more of the suburban or the wild preservation. There we go. Reservation, whatever. The wildlife look of it, I love that. So we can have a balance of the two. Um, yeah, this game is just keeps getting better and better. Um, but yeah, definitely got a couple things to look forward to, if not the whole version 1.3. They just kept slamming it with us. And this is, look, they giving us back to back. Like last update, we got 1,000 Less Nights, which was a phenomenal add-on. Loved it. Um, and then with version 1.4 coming out with the amusement park, I cannot wait. But obviously, guys, we are going to end it here. I cannot wait to see you in the next video of NTE, which will be a version 1.3 drop. And we are going to be playing through the storyline and seeing what choices are made. And yeah, pretty sure there's going to be some twists and turns. You know how they do with any of these gotcha games. And I'm just looking forward to the ride. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in and tuning in with me. I appreciate it. And until next time, love and loyalty always and forever glitched. Have a good night, guys. Bye, or day, whenever you're watching this. Have a good one.